Got to hook up the mic. Anybody that watches the VOD, welcome. Everybody else that's not here in the stream, because nobody loves me, welcome to you too. Starting a second, just gotta finish getting my tea ready here. Tea over coffee any day of the week. Fight me. And now we wait half an hour for it to be cool enough to drink. Okay. Yes. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. Now we should be able to get into it. We're going to load. This guy. Never remember which save I'm in. 2 times that's happened. I don't even remember where I'm at. Where am I at? Where am I at? Shift to run. Okay, so rods are full. What about all the other stuff? Plates are full. Screws are full. Copper sheet's not full. Wet concrete's full. Mummy! Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn on your guys' music. How dare I? What is going on with me today? I can't even... Oh, where is... Audio device... File... Oh, not that loud. Okay. There we go. Now you guys should have some Muzak. I gotta remember where the heck I'm doing. Okay, because I set up... Last time I set up, do I have the map? Oh, wrong button. I wish it showed your stuff on the map. Okay, anyway, last time I set up, plates and beam... Case beams? Did I unlock the encased beams? Yeah, I unlocked the case beams. So, got encased beams. Do I want to bring those over? Or do I just want to leave them there where they're at for now? And, run to them to grab them? I do need to unlock the... Do I have the Xeno Basher unlocked, I wonder? Better than a Xeno Zapper. Oh yeah, we're working on plates nicely. Not crazy fast, but fast enough. Let's see what our slowdown is. Probably I did the math wrong. Yeah, did the math wrong. That's okay. I remember doing the math wrong. Wait, fix that though. We're full. Not full there. Definitely not full there. Absolutely not full there. What if I should go grab... I'm gonna go grab a bunch of ingots. See if we can't get this guy into a steady state instead of waiting for him. I bet I'm all muffled, talking in my pillow. Oh, also, I'm gonna go open up my stream. You're gonna have me in the background. I wanna watch it. Go watch it. Gotta do. Ugh. It's a low quality. Oh. He's LaRue. Ah. Hello, mother dearest. Oh, I didn't see the chat because I had a window blocking it. Let's go back to the game. Because I need to check on a thing. Hey, Black Veil Brides. Some people say they're a bit formulaic, and I'll agree with them now on that one. That doesn't mean they're bad. Like, sometimes, you know, the formula works. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab, like, all of this that I can. Oops. Blade Runner's home! Oh, what did I see? I saw a thing. I was gonna tell you about a thing I saw, but I can't remember exactly what it was. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Why are you red? Wow. This whole time I didn't even have that one turned. Oh my jeez. Oh my jeez. Bam. There we go. Now, we get a flood of ingots. $900% it. Sure, it doesn't matter, but you know, we'll do that. Fine. Let's go check on the ingoties coming into the last guy, because manifold, it takes a while to travel down to the end. Yeah, that guy's full. Actually, I think I'm going to grab some and just kind of stack them in there. That's probably the better idea. No? Eh, too far. Bam. Bam. So hopefully what we can get is some kind of steady state going on where these guys, because I bet these guys are running like, oh, 88%. That's not bad. Huh, see, yeah, 47. That's what I was expecting. So the first guy's eating up all the materials and running most of the time, and the other guys are starving and running half the time. A little bit less than half. It's fine. Fine, we're fine, everything's fine. I don't know if I should bring these over to my main base. Oh. Low fingers. Is there a buddy over here? Buddy? Buddy? Come here, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's a spitty buddy. Hey, buddy. I don't like trying to take on the spitty boys with the basher or zapper. Actually, the basher might do better. I unlocked it. I asked that like 2 minutes ago. So, I guess I could talk about some of the things I'm doing on the channel for a minute. A little bit of background noise. Right? So I'm in the process of recording another couple of videos. One of them is the aerodynamics mods videos that I'm doing for the Civic. And then another one is the it's going to be a little short on the intake temps. I'm going to put some screenshots or some screen clips of the tuning program Neptune that I use, and put them at the end of the video so I can validate data from an experiment that I'm doing on the intake. Because cooler air means denser air means you can pump a little bit more fuel in and get a little bit more power. A little bit more power technically means you can use less foot to drive, and hence better fuel mileage. To a point. And there's always a point at which these things just no longer follow that trend, but I don't remember where is that? Hand equipment. I can do that. Beams and what you call it? Don't need that. Radar technology. Oh, that's the next thing I need to work on, actually. So, okay. So I need those beams. I need black powder, which I think I can make. Be sure I can make. Yeah, that's that guy. So I need some pipes, and I need. Where was it? Here you go. I don't remember. Alien protein and beams. Go do that. Oi. Buddy. Yeah. And if anybody is interested, of course I need what I need, like that. I know it doesn't like update live necessarily, but it updates from time to time. But yeah, I don't know if like how far away from the computer you are, if you can hear me clearly or not. But I figure I'll talk about some things that I'm doing to fill in background noise, you know. Yeah, rotors. So I got the Toro video posted, or the lawnmower video posted. And I will tell you, that video was a freaking nightmare. I used 27 of 29 total recordings that I took through the process of doing that whole thing That's not enough. And before I learned how to do a thing, I spent 4 days trying to clip all the bits together. And it was tedious and it was terrible and it was incredibly boring. And then after I learned the new thing to make it faster, I added the audio and then it slowed all back down again. We're talking, you make a change and you have to wait 10 minutes before you can go and preview the change and see if it was good or not. So if you have a problem with that lawnmower video, don't feel bad, so do I. Terrible. But I wanted to get the material out because it's stuff I want to do on the channel. So I did it. I got it done. Bit the bullet, as it were. But what the? Oh boy, that's funny. Doesn't matter, but that's funny. Okay. Yeah, Black Veil Brides all over again. I like Black Veil Brides. It's just it's a type of thing that appeals to me. Not that I have to justify my preferences to anybody. Oh yeah, I needed pipes. Is that enough beams? That's probably enough beams. I need more of these, which means I'm going to stack 200 beamaroos in there. Now you should go regularly. Yeah, I think that's positive going. I need like 200 of these guys. I have 97. I don't know. Let's go back over there and take a lookaroo at the ma'am. Oh. Tell you what though, I'm a weirdo, right? And most of the time, most people don't get the me that is weird till they've known me for a while, right? I meter on the weirdness when I meet new people, which is weird because I don't meter on the opinions or any of that. It's only the weirdness, the silliness, I guess, the childishness. I meter that stuff on because it tends to turn people off if you give it to them all at once, and people can sometimes be useful for things, so I don't want to turn them all off. Well, we could turn them all off. That would help a lot of things. 500. I thought it was 2. Grab spackle. Oh. Just choking along. Anyway, back to what I was thinking before. I think what I am going to do is I'm just going to be weird on stream. It's hard for me to be weird in the videos because I'm trying to present information, and I don't know that the information would be presented effectively if I am also just being weird, you know, on camera. It might, I don't know. I guess I'll give it a go. There's a thing in my head that says for the videos, I should be, well, this is a video too. For the recordings, I should be more professional. And then for the streams, I can just do whatever. Not that. Okay, how many are in here? Take all of them. So, what you're going to end up getting is, more often than not, me sitting here saying silly things that make no sense in the context of the conversation, making funny noises, talking in silly voices. I have been meaning, actually, to sit down and start recording some of my voices, kind of make like a, I don't know, video profile or something. I don't really know how I would really do that. I'd like to just post it on the channel. Be like, hey guys, not only do I work on cars and laptops and PCs and home audio and lawnmowers and washing machines and rollerblades and I don't know, what else is there? But I also am in the process of writing a book that I've kind of had a writer's block, and I'm stuck at a point the last like year. I haven't done anything, and it's been kind of terrible because I'm really excited for the story. I want to get the story down and get it out to people because I think it's really cool, but I'm stuck at this one spot. Maybe I could do like a writing stream. I just write something and like read it on stream, or I write it on stream. And then, you know, anybody that's there, they can give me pointers. I can put in, you know, cut points, be like, I'll read a paragraph and wait for the stream or wait for the chat. Read a paragraph, wait for the chat, that kind of thing, you know. Write some short stories and then use that as kind of like a what'd you call it? Crowdsourcing, I guess? For my writing? I don't know. Hey Colin, how's it going? Sitting here spitballing ideas at my ma. She's in the chat, kind of lurking. Not really lurking, she's doing stuff, and she just kind of turned me on in the background. Since I never remember to call people, I figure this would be a, you know, kind of a way for us to hang out sometimes. Could be better. A thing that happened that is causing problems a couple of months ago happened yet again. And I tried to deal with it in a different way, and that way was as unsuccessful as I anticipated it would be. Which is absolute gibberish to you, I know, probably. But not something I'm ready to go into detail about in public quite yet. Maybe in a few months. I don't know. And I don't know that it matters talking about it on stream. Like, I mean, worst case scenario, I delete the stream later and like 1 or 2 people remember it. I don't know. It's one of those, if I tell people details of things that are going on, then they'll probably have questions that I don't have answers to, and it's probably just going to frustrate me more, you know, so better keep it close to the cuff, and once there is a conclusion, then I can talk about it and be like, people can offer suggestions and be like, oh yeah, well, I tried that and it didn't work, you know. Yeah, I swear those like 500 series trucks and bigger, they've all got air brakes, right? Oh, but the diff is, or the high range, low range is electric? What? And that old guy? No way he's electric. You're yanking my lariat. They don't weigh much empty, but, you know, have you seen how farmers load things? Come on. I'm sure you've seen pictures of those trucks in India. Guy goes around a corner and the 30 feet worth of cassavas on the back just tips over. Well, yeah, I'm not talking about the brake mechanism itself. I'm talking about the way that they're actuated, right? Because in like passenger cars, F-150s and 250s and 350s, you're still hydraulic, but they use hydraulic boost as opposed to vacuum boost, which you have to because it's a diesel, right? You have to have hydro boost because there's no vacuum, or you have to install a vacuum pump to have vacuum actuated hydraulic brakes. But I thought those guys like the 5 and 600s and bigger, they got rid of the hydraulic brake systems in favor of air brake systems like you get on, you know, the biggie trucks. Because you can apply, well, so what it is right, you've got your drum, and then you've got the biggie boy spring on the shoes that pulls the shoes apart around a pivot point. And then you change the pivot point, so the pivot point is a cam, and it's rotated wide ways when the brakes are being engaged, and that presses the shoes up against the drum brake surface. And then when you apply air to the cylinder, the wheel cylinder, the cam turns and releases the brake shoes, right? So if you lose air, so the reason they use it on like the biggie trucks, the you know, whatever people call 18-wheelers, right? I just call them trucks. The reason you use them on there is because when you're pulling the, you know, 53-foot trailer, what's the other guy, 47-foot trailer? If my mom wants to chime in, she can tell me because he did that for a living. But pulling, especially the bigger trailers, if the lines break, like while you're driving down the highway or something, you don't want to be going like down a mountainside with no brakes. So when a line breaks, the brakes default to on, right? So you're braking when you lose air, and that is a safer solution than the alternative, obviously. I need 5 alien probes. 5 alien. 5. These. And it could still be hydraulic brakes, I don't know. I don't remember the years and the splits, like I never really paid that much attention to braking systems for all that stuff. So they absolutely could just be regular old vacuum actuated hydraulic brakes with, you know, brake fluid in a reservoir and a master cylinder. Which guy was it? This guy. Oh, I only needed 50 of those. I thought I needed 200. I can't even remember anything. Okay. So 100 black powder. What is black powder? Is it 1-to-1? I don't think it's 1-to-1. Black powder, black powder, black powder. The hell? A shizzle dizzle. Where's the black powder? Oh. Oh. It can only be made in assembler, huh? Crab spackle. I don't want to make it in an assembler. Fine. I guess I'll just make a little section over here. It's just like random stuff. Then have this one. Wrong button. Bam. This way. Something like that, right? And then assembler, I need rotors. The assembler needs rotors. Good thing is, I am making a rotor. I shall graben ein rotor. And then I'm gonna need storages. Storages. Where am I making rotors? Making rotors there or there? Gotta be over here. I don't even remember. Oh. Also, I've been futzing with the audio. How does the background music sound? Is it... this is plates. A rotary. Is it loud? Is it quiet? Gotta be over. Oh yeah. So I run it through VLC, which means I can change it like very little tiny amounts. So if I do like that, that's, it was at 19%, now it's at 24%. So it's kind of the goal is that, like, if I get into a lull where I get whatever tired or I just can't think of anything to talk about, the background music is there. You can hear the major notes of the game audio, but you have, you know, a little bit of just regular old music to kind of fill in the dead space, ideally. So I would like it to be loud enough that you could kind of pick out what it is, not that it's just like, oh yeah, there's something there. But quiet enough that whenever I need to talk, it's just I don't have to change the volume. I can just talk, and I can reasonably talk over the music. Oh, gotta go back to the ma'am. 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 Oh, no, not the ma'am. Similar. I'm building. Oops. Yeah, look, I got a boat ramp. You like my boat ramp? I got a boat ramp. There's no boats in this game, but I got a boat ramp. What we're gonna do is we are going to do something like this. I want to build a storage. Right, is there? You know what? I'm gonna change that. Oh, logistics Mark 3 is gonna be. Okay. And then we want two of these. Dose of theseos. Oh, they didn't make it wide enough that you could put the thing by the thing with the thing. Crap spackle. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, this is going to be black powder. This is going to be our line over here. Boosh. You. Bam. Alright. Now, the recipe is... Oh, it is 1-to-1. Okay. Treat. Let us go get some sulfur. Am I even bringing this? I don't even think I'm bringing the sulfur over yet. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to mine the sulfur, aren't I? I want like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start. That works. Then I need 5 hundo of sulfur. Listen to me talking like one of them there children's. Talking like one of them there yokels. Also, you guys in the stream, you get free range background music, just in case I ever do get monetized. I can retroactively monetize things. I don't have to worry about reducing or reusing or... Quick footsteps. Where's quick footsteps? Quick footsteps. There they are. Hey, Spidey guy. Bam. Things are so annoying. Good thing they die easily. Come on. Where are the rest of you? Ah! Oh, Spideys! Wee-wee! Oh no! Ah! Oh! Come on. Oh, look at that. Huh. Heck is he? I think he's stuck. I think he's like right here. Yeah. I wish you could pick the rebar back up after you wire it into the ground or something. I don't know. Let's go get some sulfur. I'm pretty sure I didn't bring anything out here. No, didn't bring anything out here. A bird platform. Gonna do it from here. Hey. There we go. Now, grinding 500 sulfur. What do my temperatures look like? I'm gonna have some chips. As I open the bag right up against the microphone. So Colin, did you get here while I was talking about the videos that I'm like in the process of recording? Or did you get here after I was done talking about those? Also, the Crap Mechanic Toro wheelie thing is gonna be this weekend. Just in case you're wondering. I told my roommate about it. I was like, so I had my first official video request. I was like, what we're gonna do is you're gonna do a wheelie on the lawnmower, then you're gonna do Crap Mechanic, you know, ragdoll, character ragdoll thing when you land on the ground. He's like, what? So it might take some convincing, but I still think it'll be a really funny little, like a little funny short. But yeah, I'm currently, well, I say currently I'm streaming Satisfactory, obviously, but I'm currently recording a couple of videos. One talking about the cowl on the hood, right? That every time anybody that sees the car that is interested in, like, you know, asking questions, it's the first thing they go to, because it's it's rusty and definitely not factory, right? So it's like, the heck is that thing? So I got some video bits I took in front of the whiteboard, and I drew like a car body on it, and then I was drawing like aerodynamic lines, like airflow lines, and talking about stuff like that. I might need to record some other bits. I gotta go back through the footage and see like what it looks like, if I like it or not, if I have to redo anything. But I think it's gonna be a short too. It's gonna be, I'm thinking less than 10 minutes for the aerodynamic video. I'm also in the quote unquote in the process of recording one talking about my intake, because I've got the factory air box, but I've modified. I've got it's maybe I should add that. I don't know. So it's the stock, block, pistons, and head, and cam. The exhaust manifold is full custom. All the exhaust is full custom. The intake is off of another engine platform shared. So it's off the Z6. Mine is a D15 B7. So the D15 B7 was the single cam kind of grandma engine, right? Going to grocery store and getting groceries on the weekend. Grandma engine. The Z6 was the VTEC 1.5, 1.6, D16 Z6. So it had a slightly bigger intake. So I've got the Z6 intake, and I've got like it's a 54 millimeter Prelude throttle body. I think it's a B15 or D18A. Damn it, B18A. Trying to do 6 different things, and I can't keep my words straight. I didn't know he saw me. So yeah, things are modified on the intake track. The bit that I recorded today was I had the intake tube off because I took the plastic, the rubber tube that goes between the OEM airbox and my biggie throttle body, and I got an straight aluminum tube there. I took it off, and I was talking about it. It's currently painted white because of a thing that I did that I didn't really know what I was doing. And then I wrapped it in silicone tape today, and now I've got to go drive around and take another data log on a warm day. So sometime this week, take another highway run with a data log and get intake temps so that I can compare them to each other and make the determination if wrapping the intake tube in silicone affected the intake tips, which the last test I did said that it did. But the last thing I did, the last time I wrapped the intake in silicone tape, I dropped 15 degrees intake temps. So just the aluminum pipe by itself absorbs so much heat. So, you know, hopefully I get the same kind of big major noticeable drop in intake temperatures so that I can make, you know, a nice little video out of it. I realize that was a bit rambly, but trying to do multiple things. As I get older, I'm slowing down, which means what used to be I could call multitasking, which in reality has always been time domain multiplexing, not actual multitasking. As I get older, my brain slows down, so it's harder for me to do the same number of processes in the same number of time. So, and it's now becoming evident, which is disheartening. I used to be amazing at everything. All things. Oh, do I need... Oh, I already got some. Huh, okay. Nice. Sweet. I do need to go get some hard drives, though. That's what I need to do. Have I unlocked the basher yet? Where's the basher? Yeah, basher. Okay, I just need one more zapper and some funny frames. I can build one of those right now. Can I build any funny frames right now? Funny frames, where are you? I could build some. You know, you say that. For my projected lifespan, and, you know, my mom's in the background, so you might argue. But for my projected lifespan of 55 years of age, I am more than halfway there. I am beginning on my golden years. Oh. What? Oh, because mine's still equipped. There we go. I was like, what? I plan on being not alive by 55. Actually, the plan is on my 55th birthday. Because that is the day that I will make the determination of whether I'm ready to continue or not. And that is the day I will make the decision. I will call it. Ugh. Those things are so ugly. Get a Ford. Well, I'd even say get a Dodge. Even though their steering systems like to just fall apart for no reason. Like, what's today? Tuesday. Alright, time to not have steering. That's Dodge. They talk to themselves. And I wish I could play copyrighted music, like just my music in the stream. This is really, really good music that I'm listening to. I don't care what anybody else says, it's amazing. Which Ford you getting? The one of those ones you put in the chat there? Or the Discord there? Is that a summer sloop? I mean, you can get whatever you want, man. I don't care. That is all up to you. And I'll even work. Hell, my roommate's got a frickin' 1990. What do they call them? They weren't yet the Silverado. So the 90 Chevy pickup with you know, the standard just 350. His is a 1500 and a half, whatever the heck that means. He's got some 2500 parts on it, and he's got some 1500 parts on it. And I guess GM built some of them that way because they're GM and they can't follow the frickin' build sheet for whatever reason. What's on the back of the F600 that you're getting? Is it flatbed? Is it a box? Is it like... Jeez. Don't need no screw. You can always use frames though. Can I open this? Needs power. You know what? I'm gonna go get the stuff to build. Can I build? Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wrong button. This guy. Oh, I can build them. Boom. 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 Oh, you... Grain truck. The kind with the... the kind, like the belly dump kind? Or like the, what's that other one they had? The frickin'... What was that? Tanker? I guess? Sort of a tanker? The sort of tanker thing? Not a liquid tanker, obviously, but, you know, a solids particulate matter tanker. Did you send me a picture of it? Is that the one? Yeah, if you wanna... Tell you what, let's do an electric conversion on that guy. Actually, I tell you what would be cool. Something I've always wanted to do that I just... It's the time and the money, right? So, I've always wanted to build an EV that has an absurdly long range, but that does not have a large battery pack. So what I've thought is, hear me out, a turbine engine, right? They're very loud, they're very noisy, they're moderately high maintenance, but turbine engines are extremely fuel efficient at 1 RPM range. Okay? So you get a turbine engine out of like a small aircraft. You hook a generator to it that you load up the turbine at its efficient RPM. It's always producing power, or I guess you'd have two settings. You'd have a low charge and a high charge. So you have a battery bank that can take you 15 miles or so, just enough to kind of smooth out the generator power, really. You drive the vehicle, right, the wheels, with electrics, but you have a 100-gallon fuel tank and a turbine engine, and I'd need to experiment to see what exactly you'd get out of it, but I imagine that out of a truck that size, you could get an effective 100 miles to the gallon out of it. Put fuel in it once a month, and there you go. I also want to do a part-time hybrid on the Civic. I think part-time hybrid on the Civic would be really cool. What I'm thinking is stick electric drive in the rear, right, where the... So... Well, we'll start with a little bit background on the Civics. So the Civics, 92 to 95. Okay? There was an all-wheel drive option provided for that era. America did not get them in 92 to 95. We did get the 88 to 91s in all-wheel drive. It was the Vanagon, or Wago van. It was a Wago van, the Civic Wago van, or the Honda Wago van. It was a Honda Civic wagon with, I want to say it was part-time all-wheel drive. So there exists parts that you can put axles on the rear of the 92 to 95 Civics, because they made all-wheel drive versions. They're hard to find because, again, America never got, the USDM never got the all-wheel drive variant. If you wanted an all-wheel drive variant, you had to import it. OEMs, the dealerships don't even have the part number listing for any of those parts. So Oh, that's not what I told you to do. So what you could do is run the all-wheel drive. Come on. Thank you. You run the all-wheel drive, you hook it up to electrics, and you run the electric system. You power it via the gasoline system, and you use one or the other for acceleration, or you use both for acceleration even if you wanted. And then whenever you're cruising, you can just use one of them. Probably the electrics would be more efficient. And you run the engine at 1 RPM under a specified amount of load, generate the electric power for the motors. And yeah, I've seen some of the things the guys at Edison have done. Or guy. I don't know, is it guys? I only know one guy I've only seen the face of. Not sure. But I don't remember ever seeing them using a turbine engine or anything. Because, I don't know if you know this, but Chrysler did try to make a turbine car in the 50s. Ow! Hey, quit that. And it was incredibly unsuccessful because you can't ask a turbine engine to change RPM. You just can't do it. It's not something that it does well, right? So the thing produced no torque, you couldn't pass, you couldn't really do anything with it. Because they tried to hook the turbine directly up to a transmission, right? And obviously, turbines not being good at changing RPM effectively, it did not do the thing very well. Ow! You know, without the rifle, this is quite difficult. Aha! That's the guy I needed to get rid of. The rest of these guys are much easier to dodge. Oh, that was the last of him. Hey. What? 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 What are you gonna do? What? You're gonna die? What are you gonna do? Get out of my face. And so the thing with the, Chrysler thing didn't work because turbines just aren't good for what they were trying to use it for. But the reason I bring it up is because they were able to make it quiet enough that it was kind of annoying because it's all higher frequencies because the things spin at like 50,000 RPM or whatever. Who's angering at me? What? Oh. Anyway. But you should be able to design a turbine engine exhaust system. Oh, there he is. Such that you can, make it quiet enough to use it in an automobile. And considering that turbines are very fuel efficient at their 1 RPM, or in their band, it's a band, I guess. It would be reasonable to think that you could hook a generator to it, because you have a turbine, right? And it outputs a turbine the size of, say, a big block would produce, I don't know, 100 kilowatts probably, right? 100 kilowatts is more than enough to accelerate a mid-sized car pretty well. Like 100 to 120 kilowatts, we're talking about what is that, 150 horses? Something like that? I don't remember the conversion, but it's a decent enough number. And when you're converting it to electrics, you can make that even more efficient. Little battery backup, and you can have more acceleration for some period of time, and then you limit it after that. I was hoping I could reach in there. And theoretically, I'd have to do some testing, because I've tried looking up like information about using a turbine engine, and the only thing that comes up is that Chrysler piece of crap that didn't work and nobody liked, simply because they were trying to drive the wheels with a turbine, and that doesn't work. I've not been able to find anything about an EV powered by a turbine engine. Now you can find turbine generators, right? Turbine generators are everywhere. And looking at like just the outer case sizes for the generator cases, a kilowatt, which kilowatt is a lot of power, right? Or not a kilowatt, megawatt. A megawatt generator is pretty big. 100 kilowatt generator is not all that big. It's a little bit bigger physically than like a 30 or 40 kilowatt piston engine generator. So it's like the turbine itself and the generator mechanism end up coming out smaller for more power output. So it's power density to machine size is greater with a turbine, right? And so it's, I don't know, how often do you fly? When was the last time you were on an airplane, like a commercial airliner, big jet guy? Just think about, you know, an aircraft with turbine engines, right? Most commercial airliners today, almost all, I guess you'd say all. I can't think of any off the top of my head that don't run on turbines. So all commercial airliners today are turbine engines. And when you take off, the pilot gives it a little bit of throttle to get up to the edge of the runway. And then it's full throttle to get up into the air. And once you get to your cruising altitude, you throttle down to whatever the, I guess, minimum point is, where you use the least amount of fuel to keep yourself at that altitude and at that cruising speed, right? So those engines are always just running at that 1 RPM, and no matter what everybody else is doing inside, charging their phones or watching the movie or turning lights on and off, running the HVAC system, all of that runs off of energy produced by the turbines, produced by the aircraft's engines. There's a big giant battery bank in case those go bad, but that thing doesn't last that long, if I remember right. So like, yeah, a turbine engine in a car is not the most terrible idea. If we're talking about efficiency, a turbine engine is worlds and ends more efficient than a reciprocating piston engine, because a reciprocating piston engine has so much time that it spends in rotation and mechanical motions, but not turning chemical energy into rotational energy, right? You have, in an Otto cycle engine, right, which is the 4-stroke, you get 75% of piston time is spent not converting chemical energy into mechanical energy. That's incredibly inefficient. Just chemically is just really inefficient. And turbines are constantly combusting. There's no like combustion cycle per se. There is, but it happens kind of linearly as opposed to cyclically, where it's always happening. The combustion is always there, and the turbine spins via the expansion of gas, which is what a piston engine does too, right? But it's always happening over a 360-degree area inside the combustion chamber, and then exhausted out through the various rotor wheels and rotor vanes, right? Like turbine engines are really, really efficient. I don't know why nobody's thought to pair a turbine engine as a power generation device to an EV. Like, it makes no sense to me. Hold on. I think the puppers. Once inside, I'm gonna go get the puppers. Be right back. Huh. Oh, and it was really funny. So back when hybrids were first starting to come out, so think first and second generation Prius, right? I had this idea. I was like, if everybody's gonna, start trying to jump on this like alternative drive mechanisms for automobiles, which I'm all for new technologies. Just don't try to force them on me when the technology's not ready. That's my concern. Battery technology, as it stands today, is not ready for full EVs. We're not there. But I was thinking to myself, I was like, you could use motors or alternators or something on the wheels to regenerate power while you drive, not necessarily while you're moving, because it's a self-destructive system that, but you hit the brakes, you engage the motors, and bam, you're charging your batteries. So you're turning that momentum back into power. So you turned it from power into motion, and then motion back into power. And it's somewhat a cyclic system. Of course, we don't have perpetual motion machines, so it's not perfect, right? Because a lot of that energy is given to heating up the air as you move through it, and heating up your tires and the road surface as you travel across them via friction, and all of that, right? So you got a bunch of losses in that whole system. And then I read an article, like, I don't know, a couple of months after I had that thought, like, manufacturers are going to be using regenerative braking in their hybrid systems. I'm like, yeah, okay, so I was on the right path. So, because the story of my life seems to be, I am always a day late and a dollar short on things. And it's almost always because I either don't know the right people, or I don't have the money to do it and prove my idea before somebody else has the same idea. That is the story of my frickin' life. It's all about opportunity, man. Everything that you do or can do is all about opportunity. And I'll tell you what, not to bash on my upbringing or anything. That's not the point of the things I'm going to say next. But the way I was raised kind of lends to that anyway. where my high school career was spent at a uber Christian, or forced Christian boarding school. And they were all anti-technology, very anti-technology. I didn't have access to the internet until I was 18 years old. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 18 years old. Which, still then, by that time, cell phones still weren't really all that huge. They were a thing that existed, but they weren't like, you know, there was no smartphones, none of that. It was all, you know, flip phones and Blackberries and what have you. Yes, please. Oh, I need to start doing oil stuff soon. Not even there yet. What was that guy? Oh. Then we're gonna go grab some more sulfur real quick. Man, now we got Godsmack. Godsmack's good. But oh yeah, back to my other thought. When I was young, like preschool and first grade, what have you, my mom did a, you know, fairly stellar job of the teaching outside of school, the stuff that parents should do, right? My mom was a very good parent. And you know, that started me down the right path, and it doesn't hurt that I'm just intelligent naturally anyway, right? I've got fairly high IQ to begin with. So it's like, how much of that was, where am I going? How much of that was just starting early? How much of that is just genetic? I'm gonna say it's, honestly, it's gonna be 80% genetic, 90% genetic. Because you can't teach processing power. You can teach intelligence, but raw processing power is something you either you have or you do not have. Oops. Hold the button, then push. Not push the button, then push. I got stupid fingers. But it always does seem as though every time I come up with an idea, somebody else has the same idea either at the same time or very shortly after, and they have the resources to go forward with it. What I need to find is a firm that contract, or start my own firm, or I don't even know, that contracts out for ideas. Come up with an idea, you come up with the basics, and then you sell it to somebody to develop it. That's what I need to do. Also, Mother Dearest, if you are still listening and you get back around to the chat window, tell me, Do I sound like a madman rambling about nonsense? Yeah, bud. Lloyd and Cambria. Go buy the albums. I think I'm just gonna fill my inventory with sulfur. Can always use sulfur, right? Make some saltpeter. Make some black powder mixed with saltpeter. Hey, 30 seconds to Mars. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, there you go. So it's watching. That's probably plenty of sulfur. Right now. I was gonna fill my inventory completely when I'm like, nah, I don't want to. Quick footsteps. Where are you? Where? Where? Where are you? Come on, buddy. Follow me. Follow me. Where? Huh. Okay. They go down with the Xenobasher pretty easy. Nice. Nice. That. That's quartz. Quartz, and it's not even loaded in the... what you call it? What the hell's the name of that word? What's that word? Texture. Jesus. Didn't even think of the word point earlier. Talking to somebody and, I needed the word point. I was like, what's that word that I'm thinking of? Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Not that long from now, I'm gonna start building a mega base. Sorts. Maybe it's a Mondo base. Maybe it's not a mega base. Maybe it's a Mondo base. Okay, funny frames. I don't remember what those take. What do those take? What do they take? Oh, stuff I have. Funny plates and rods. Need, what, 50 of those guys? To store stuff, too. Enough make 75, for which I'll need more both. I could make those frames. Finish this transport. What I really want is hypertubes. I start building some hypertubes. Can't afford all rotors. Because I built the assembler. Wait. Just build some rotors. Right? And I totally missed that. What are rotors? Rotors are rods and screws, I think, right? I think, therefore I poo. That's how that goes, right? Yeah, rotors. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Now we should be able to get this alternative power generation, which I'm pretty sure is the geyser. Oh, no. Oh, they put those in the mail. I forgot. Oh, you need a hard drive to read. Oh, that's cool. That's how you do it. Don't leave it up to the algorithm, RNG, because you could go through the entire game and not unlock them. Give me unlocks, but it requires a hard drive to do it. Yes. Shows you how long it's been since I played this, huh? I'm gonna need another hard drive and some regular fuel, which is gonna be oil. I'm not doing oil stuff yet. I really need to start setting up major manufacturing, though, so I'll probably start doing that. I'm gonna go grab some coal real quick, just so that I can make some compacted coal. E4. And this assembler is gonna be kind of my universal use assembler, right? Recipe. Wait, what? Doctor? The heck? Oh, I don't have it unlocked yet. Okay. Apparently, I don't have it. Oh, you have to unlock it before you can unlock it. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, now I can make some compacted coal. Can I actually make it in the craft bench? I don't think so. Oh, pretty sure you have to use assembler. Gets coal. This gets sulfur. That makes compacted coal. All right. I'm a good singer. That's what my mammy says. Okay, we'll put that, put that, put that, put that. Make some power shards. Yeah, I don't think I want to do the same thing I did last time, where I brought the oil all the way over here and then did stuff with it here. I kind of think I want to do all the stuff there and bring the end results this way. Yeah, right? See, amazing singer. That's what I think. Gotta be true. My stream chat says so. I mean, in reality, there's things I'm good at and there's things I'm really, really not good at. Mostly because I don't have very good pitch control? Maybe it's tonal control. I don't remember. There's something that I'm not quite good at that I could be much better if I did a little bit of training or something. Ah, he turned. Ew. What? How the... Ah! I thought I made that so we couldn't get around. Oh no. uh. Oh, he's a splitty boy. Oh, that was that. I never closed off this corner. Oh, that's funny. I thought I ran it all the way to the edge. Or maybe I ran out of wall, that's what it was. I don't remember. Something like that. So, I guess how many of these do I have left? Oh. Oh, okay. Just those two. So, I guess I should start building hypertubes then, right? How do I want to do the hypertube? What do we need for hypertube, actually? That's the question. Well, that's the question. Oh, transport. Boosh, 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 boosh. So, we're gonna get one. Actually, one, two, three, five. Something like that. Okay. So, if I want to build hypertubes, I need pipes and a copper sheet. That's easy. Rotors. That's rotors and what you call them. That's why he's expensive. Okay. So encased industrial beams. Go find out how many of those we have. I know rotors are coming along pretty good, but the encased beams are taking forever. I wonder if my neck hurts from streaming. I don't, you know, sit in a chair or anything. That should be more than sufficient. Yeah, all of that. It takes that to make like 4 rotors a minute. Crazy, yo. Oh, nice. Bam. And then we need pipes. More pipes. More pipes. Need lots of pipes. Okay. Go back to my base and hollow some things out. Get some nuts. Yay, nuts. Yeah, I'm twittered. Shishito. Hopper sheet. Yeah. Empty out first. Oh, you chicken thinger. Okay. Gonna put you in there. Gonna put you in there. Or don't need all of that in there right now. Alright, let's go grab some copper sheet. Figure out where I'm gonna stick the hopper tubes. Whew. Okay. So, I can overclock this guy. Overclock this. A little bit faster. We're going to bam, 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 bam. This full? This is full, right? Yeah. Okay. He's good. Is this? How's this doing? Oh, he's full. That means I can split him. We're gonna split him. What we're gonna do? We're gonna split him here. Put him there. And we're gonna upgrade these belts. Oh no, I don't have enough beams. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, what a world. Me. Oh. Not enough space. Crap. Oh, yeah, I can get beams. I can't get beams. I can get beams. I have beams, which means I can just top up my snack of beams. Snackle snaps. Ah, don't jump off the edge of the thingy. No. Beams. There we go. Now I can go make that miner a bit faster. A bit faster. I've also unlocked nobelisks. I can start blowing up the Rocky Rocks. Oh. Gonna land on a thing. Then I flew right past it. Whee! I need some of these in my life. Blade runners. Jump farther. Run faster. Yeah. Hey. And you can't put it there. Oh. Fine. Throw some away. Doing all the upgrading. Oh, upgrading. Upgrading. There we go. Now, copper does a thing. Push. Probably shouldn't be upgrading all these, but it's fine. What are we doing on power? I don't even remember. Oh ho ho. Getting close, but we got all the biomass over here. We're not even using them right now. Eventually I'll get rid of them, but right now, I like a backup. Have I unlocked batteries yet? What am I doing? What am I doing? Pushing all the wrong buttons, that's what I'm doing. Batteries. Okay. Okay. Right now, what was I? Well, I don't even remember what I was doing. What was I doing? What was I doing? Oh yeah, hypertubes. Whee! Whee! Okay, so I want to have like a hypertube hub kind of up in the air somewhere. I want a hypertube hub up in the air. And then I'll have to run... Oh, sky bridges everywhere. Am I trying to avoid sky bridges this playthrough? I don't know. I like sky bridges. Sky bridges are fun. Can I build sky bridges? I have stuff. I can build sky bridges. You know what? I'm gonna build sky bridges. We'll have a transport hub. Up here. Okay. Where are we gonna build it? Up here. Right? Build up to here. About like that. Right? And for right now, we're gonna build hypertube supports. Okay. Pipe's gonna start here. Well, that's what happens when you don't count. That's fine. Fine, whatever, it's fine. Now, each one of these takes a bunch of power, like a boatload of power. What I want to do... Bam. Oh, no, that's not how you do it. Ooh. Oh. Oh, yeah. So, it goes a little something like this. Entrance. Pipe. Entrance. Pipe. Entrance. Pipe. Entrance. Pipe. There we go. Now, go. So, faces that way. Faces that way. Faces that way. Faces that. Oh, then I'm gonna need one more for a landing pad. Okay. Boosh to boosh. Boosh. That did not go where I wanted it. Oh, maybe it does. Boosh. 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 The. That. And then put this guy there. Something like that. I don't remember how the heck to build the frickin' launcher. Not a launcher, the accelerator. Oh, we can have two tubes along. Well, I'll just put them side by side. I need more concrete. I need a lot more concrete. How many am I going to need to come out? Thing. Well, I don't know. But let's go get some more concrete. I am not jumping down there. If I had the jetty pack, I would jump down. I don't yet have the jetty pack. I think that's the next space elevator tier. Oh, where am I going? Too far, that's where I'm going. Get me 1,000 concretes. Here you go. Kinda. I'm trying to find like a landmark. Probably. Oh wow. That's okay. Make it 100. How about that? Look at that. Smart mod. Frickin' smart mod, man. So much easier. And it's so much cooler. Flying concrete! Ooh. Oh, it's accelerating. I was going faster in the concrete. Okay. Now, where do I want to jump off? I want to jump off right there, right? This one? Where's the ground? There's the ground. About there? Can I... What? How is that not... Is this not built on the world grid? Something's messed up here. Guess I'll have to go with a different ramp, right? Foundations. Ramp 2 meters. Bam. Oh, 1 meter. Bam. Roommate! Roommate!
Hey.
One person watching, and there's 3! It says 3! So,
3 people
the
that
one,
are watching. It's
the,
this man's birthday.
the one guy, she's lying. She doesn't know what she's talking about. My mom's in there somewhere, too.
Oh.
Lying. Liar.
Who told me?
I told you
that,
nothing. I already have cake.
Died.
I got, is it? Wilder died on, what?
He died on the 29th.
That's sad.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, and Robin Williams is dead, and Leonard Nimoy is dead, and everybody's dead, and it's sad. That's the key takeaway.
Happy birthday.
I will never complain about donuts and bacon. I was gonna ask you when your next day off was, because hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Don't listen to her, she's crazy. There's no birthdays here. I healed in a pond somewhere after a bunch of people stepped in some ooze. Long ass hypertube, man. Oh, you know what I'm looking forward to in update 8? Update 8 is, if I remember right, they're adding a feature that when you get to like the end of these runs, like the maximum run for a single thing, it'll automatically start pulling resources for the next run. You can just run the whole thing. If you want to run a giant straight pipe, you can do it, and it'll just pull the resources for the number of pieces that you're. It'll automatically lay down like the supports and what have you. That's cool. Nope, you heard me. There's no birthdays here. No such thing. Doesn't exist. You're crazy. She's crazy. Everybody's crazy. I should do that in noodle. Maybe noodle. But oops, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, noodle looks better. Okay. Now we run this down here. That's gonna hurt. Ow. Boosh. Then quartz. Go away. That's gonna be a pipe. So entrance. Pipe. Entrance. Pipe. Wait. I was right. Okay. Oh, I did that wrong. Doing that. Pipe shoots me out into there. Go home. Okay. Then pipe. Entrance. Pipe. Entrance. Pipe. Pipe. Entrance. Okay. That.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Why in particular?
Ooh. Yeah. Let's all go to Red Lobster.
Sure.
I want to go.
Works for me.
And then.
Hello. Not Mike and Sarah? Wait, why the fuck? Oh! I was like, I was here thinking, like, do we even have a Red Lobster around here?
No.
Like, okay, okay. So we're going on road trip. Okay. Road trip Red Lobster. If she were going to, she probably would have done it already. I was trying to look at her here earlier, and it was just like, She really didn't want anybody touching it, but she was just like, I I think it's draining on its own, but you don't know what the heck was in there, you know, right? So apparently stream's gonna be cut short because we're gonna leave, go down to Layton, go do a large celebratory dinner thing. What I need to do, have I unlocked? I haven't unlocked Power Pole 2 yet, have I? No. Well, we're gonna set up power poles here, here, here. Attach them to each other. One, these to a pole. Then, actually gonna have another pole come over. Gonna be a switch pole. So, connect this to here. What does our power consumption do? That's not bad. Oh, that one didn't connect to that one. There we go. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, it's too far away. Okay. I can't remember. I think it's this one then, maybe? Can't remember how many. Nope. Oh, maybe the last one needs to be an entrance also. Maybe that's how that works. Because you can exit an entrance. There we go, and now it's the freaking blade butters. I think in update 8 they fixed that finally. Or maybe they haven't, I don't know. I want this to go faster. Means I think I need to move that one section closer. Okay, so put this here. Tube section here. We're gonna do the same thing with the power poles right here. There. Right there. 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 Gonna be dunk. 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 No. Dunk. Dunk. Attach. Attach. Comes over here. Somewheres. Put it right there-ish. And attaches to our power system. Attach that one. Bam! Alright. I got power up here. Then we bring this boosh. Ooh, that's pushing it. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, see, that's kind of slow. I think it needs to be closer. I don't remember how the hypertube cannon thing works. So I want to travel here in about, what, 5 seconds? Okay, so let's delete this, delete this, this. Maybe, maybe. Hold on. Oh no, you can't. Huh, that doesn't work. Gotta be one away. Actually, I wonder... Hold on, hold on, hold on. I wonder if this guy was... like that. No. Maybe it's that. The way to do this... And 5 might just not be enough. I want to say last time I played majorly and I played around with Hypertube like 3 playthroughs ago. I had 7 was my standard accelerator number. So, make 7. Bang. 4. So, tube. Rinse. Right. Means I'm gonna have to move. Put a power pole here. Tertiary. This is less than ideal. Ooh, I'm using biomass now. There we go. Yeah, so you just need a bunch. What is my speed? $80 mph. Okay, and with 5, oops. After going uphill, it's 60. Okay. Yeah, we need a bunch more, which means I'm gonna need to switch the things on and off. Oh, how do I do that? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just add more power. Right now, we're gonna cut the power. That'll save... What? I hope if you look at the one with the power on that. Jesus. Okay. So. And I'm gonna have to save my game and head out. We're gonna save. Fine. And here's me signing. Oh, what the heck? Oh, you did it. Yeah, I'm done for the day. And I just now noticed the background music shut off. I don't know when that happened. But hopefully next time I'll remember to pay attention to that stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Gonna get ready to go to dinner, I guess. So I will very likely be streaming again tomorrow. Don't know if it'll be Satisfactory, Astroneer, or maybe even something else. I don't even know. A few other games I like to play. Maybe I'll get back into Subnautica. I don't know. But yeah, we're done for the night. I will see you later. Have a good